It's Devin from Barefoot Props, and we're back today for another build day. And I was just going to go over kind of why I had some friends here and kind of talk about why do we cosplay, why do we build props, why do we do this as a hobby. And so today we did get to work on some projects together. It's a lot about camaraderie. There we go, close enough.
That one.
And so it's a big word for, you know, anything over 3 and anything over like 2 or 3 syllables, I'm pretty much lost.
It's also getting late.
Yeah, it is pretty late, and a lot of margaritas too. So margaritas have been a big part of that today. So it's beautiful weather today. We're out having a good time, been casting some helmets. I'm working on a little Baby Yoda Mandalorian helmet today. So, but the reason I cosplay or how I got into it, one of my daughters, just before she started college, well, actually, she was about 15 years old, and she wanted to go to a local con, and I'd never heard of it before. I used to always do Halloween stuff, and we kind of moved out into the farm, and I hadn't been able to do it anymore. And I worked a lot, and this was something that I thought I can do. We looked into it. We went to our first con, made some suits that first year, and had such a great time, met a lot of great people, that I did it with my kids every year after that point, and it's turned into a little bit of a business and a hobby, and I met a lot of nice people, a lot of these people that come hang out with me today. And so even, you know, they can see you. I'm just telling you, it's 360.
I know they can see
so,
me.
I mean, they can pan around and see all that stuff. There's no snarkiness going on in the background.
Oh, no, there's snarkiness.
The snarkiness, they can see.
All the snark.
They can see. They can see everything.
Snark level 3000.
So I'm going to let everybody go, introduce themselves, maybe give a little spiel why they cosplay, what do they like about it, why do they build props, how do they get into it, and try not to make this video too long, but I wanted to play around a little bit more with the GoPro Max 360 and just show off what it can do, and even in low light settings and how the sound works out. So, but let's start with John.
Hi, I'm John.
And I'm an alcoholic.
They go to meetings. For me, cosplay and building props and costume and stuff like that is just, it's a really fun just ability to like express yourself and kind of work out that creativity. I like making things, and you know, I'm sitting here working away on some new helmet offerings kind of thing. And
you should hand over the baby.
Yeah,
the baby.
Hand over the baby. Pass the baby.
That's the talking stick.
Yeah.
If you don't have the baby, you can't talk.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's like, for me, I'm a very creative person, so it's like really fun to just make new things, especially like my speciality is like Mando's, you know, Mandalorian stuff. It's fun to be creative on that. And, you know, I've kind of been able to segue what was a hobby into like a business, you know, pretty much full time now kind of thing. So it's just a lot of fun, like getting to hang out with people and, you know, celebrate the fandoms.
I mean, hey, give me the baby back. Baby back. So, and actually, John, just since I got the baby back, I'm breaking the rules. John made me think of something else with, so I got the baby.
We'll have to not making this too long.
But yeah, that is a lot of it. With,
that's Walter, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, so with the building of so yeah, it's not gonna get on.
Oh.
So it is a lot of the fun with this is figuring it out. So actually, I think a lot of things, I like building things too, and I think trying to figure out how I'm going to make it look real, how am I going to do it, how am I going to make the thing come to life and look as real as I possibly can. And going to cons is a place where people appreciate that type of stuff. I mean, you know, in a lot of regards, I used to tell people I look like this so people don't make fun of my hobbies. And so, I mean, because, you know, a lot of people don't understand cosplay. It's becoming a lot more popular, but it is, you know, we're not the nerd level of LARPing. No, I'm just kidding. but
nothing against LARPers. You guys are awesome.
Yeah. So, but it does have a little bit on the fringe there, but it is fun to figure out how you would make these things and stuff. And so I encourage anybody that's going to do something, build it yourself. Watch stuff, learn from people online, build it yourself, because that's most of the fun. Baby Yoda passes on.
Yoda passes on. Hey guys, I'm Marty, and I got into this because I met that idiot about 5 years ago, and he dragged me off to a con the next year, and ever since then I just can't handle myself, and I want to build everything out of foam and make myself look weird. And then I introduced her to it.
Hi!
And so now I'm not allowed to quit.
I have the baby now. Hi, I'm Elise. I go by Lacey. Yeah, so when we met Devin, It doesn't seem like 5-something years ago.
It's been a while.
Yeah, he taught us everything we know now, and it's insane. But yeah, we do it because it's a creative outlet, and it's a lot of fun. And you see a character, and you're like, oh. Also, a fun fact: I don't like bugs. Fun fact: Lacey does not like bugs at all. But yeah, you see a character, and you're like, oh, I wanna look like that, and so you turn yourself into that character. But what's really fun about me and Marty, we're husband and wife, that's one fun fact, but we do it as a process. Like, he's super good at, seeing the, making a template and, building this and that, and then I, start on the finishing part, all that kind of stuff. So it's a hobby that includes both of us, and I really, really like it. You want the baby?
Oh, please.
Here's the baby.
Yeah. So I'm Phil with Eva Cure Armor, and to be honest, I got started in this as a way to stop drinking.
How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, not so great now, but
I don't have anywhere to hide.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's a
Kinda
360
too late
camera.
now.
He wasn't stopping drinking, he's just not drinking any less.
exactly. So yeah, I started off by making Shark Boy and Lava Girl for my children for Halloween one day, and the suits. I mean, I just did all by no templates, just happened to make them, and they came out great. And I have
Sorry, there's a bug, y'all.
and it was a lot of fun. So I started looking in, and I was like really interested in Halo helmets, and so I started building Halo stuff, and then was introduced to John Groves, the World's Tallest Spartan.
It's so it begins.
From there, built the Halo 4 Master Chief. Introduced it to I think it was Emerald City Comic Con up in Seattle, and caught the attention of 343. They then hired me to do the Halo 5 Master Chief, and I've just been building ever since. I try to, every single time I see something like really cool, I just want to build it. It's like never-ending building. I love this wonderful hobby, and oh my God, he's so cute.
So cute.
Oh, dear. I want to kiss him, but I'm going to hand him over to my friend. Here you are, Rob.
Thank you. Robert Letts, Letts Props. All my friends call me Rob. I've always done art stuff ever since I was a little kid. I remember when the movie Willow came out, there was a contest where you could submit stuff and get a chance to go out to see ILM, and I was really keen on that, and so I sculpted a bunch of little clay figures and put them in a box and mailed them off, and I've always been interested in film stuff and doing special effects. I did not win, at that young age.
You had to finish the story.
But
you trailed off.
I aspired there to do some of this stuff. So I've always been interested in learning how to mold and cast things, and I've been pretty fortunate that I've had some amazing people put in my path along the way. But in terms of costume stuff, I've never really done much for myself. I've always done my artwork as a way to turn $1 to pay a bill or do something else. And so a buddy of mine back in 2010 turned me on to Pepicura, and I thought, well, let me find something cool. We were all playing Halo a whole lot at the time. We were playing Reach, and so I started on a shoulder pad, and then I did my EOD helmet, and it kind of took off from there. And so for me, it was like, okay, well, I've got this part made. Let's do the rest of the thing. I want to make something for me from start to finish.
Oh, sorry.
So that it's good. So that I have something for myself that I've actually just done, that I can be proud of as an accomplishment for me. Because a lot of times, I finish things for other people, but not really for myself. And so my first suit was my first accomplishment for me, and as a result, I met Walt and all the Stony guys at Dragon Con in 2013. That took me 3 years to finish that first suit, from the time I started to the time I was done and put it on for the first time at that convention. And this has been a great group of people to inspire me, keep me moving forward, and to share information and do things. It's been pretty awesome.
Creeping up behind me.
Flashbacks and all.
Yeah, I was like,
Hit the deck!
be on the ground in the fetal position, sucking my thumb here in a minute.
That's just Saturday, so normal.
That's a normal Saturday night.
So that's
I
it.
hate
That's
all
me.
of you.
Love you.
There you go. Pass the baby on.
Hey, I'm Walter Marlin.
God, that's the quietest thing you've said
I
all
know.
freaking day. You've been screaming the
I
whole
don't
day.
like, I honestly don't like doing this stuff.
So-
I don't like talking about myself. So
Well,
I like
I know
to
the
build
witness
stuff.
protection program has been kind of good to tell about it. But, so-
That's Walter. That's Baby Yoda. That's all.
I'm Walter. This is Baby Yoda. I like to build stuff.
There. That's
you go.
perfect.
There you go.
And
I
that's
like
Duke.
airplanes.
Midnight oil props, stony props.
Oh, we're using your
I
makeup
started out, like I said, I just like to build stuff. My son was about 12, and he had this love of Gundams. And for Halloween, he wanted to be a Gundam. And I was like, well, you know what? I think I can do that. So, no, just like
That's a dog.
Phil, no templates, no nothing. I built it. Looked great. He had a great time. Same thing with Rob. I discovered Pepicura. That opened up a whole new world to me. And I've been building stuff ever since and just enjoying it. The only problem is now it has ruined most movies for me. Because I spend more time trying to figure out how to build that stuff that they're wearing than actually paying attention to the movie.
It does
So,
change.
it does, 100%.
yeah.
So with that, I give it back to the man of the hour.
So this is.
Nope, you don't have baby. You can't.
Oh, wait a minute, I can't hold that, and
You got to hold them both. There you go.
So
Put the
that's
baby
what I-
in the helmet.
Multitask.
There we go. So I just got to use John's helmet mold here to get me a.
118 testings.
Yeah, there we go. If you want one.
He also
Lone
makes
Wolf
really cool
Customs.
leather
He doesn't
Quidditch
want any
pads.
credit, right?
Yeah, them.
So,
Yeah,
John's leather
Customs is
Quidditch
where you
pads.
get- So he's got a lot of different sizes of Mando helmets, so it fits all types of heads. And so, so I think definitely this is a new cosplay for me in the future. I cast one of his helmets today for my wife also. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we'll get her in a cosplay here this next year as people tend to get out. But more now than ever, guys, you know, it's time to start being back with friends.
Yes.
I think getting back together and getting back with friends and getting those connections back, getting some outside time and some companionship and getting some good healthy feelings and healthy thoughts, and that's what we need. I think not to get political, I'm not going to say anything political, I'm just saying if you would just turn off the friggin' TV and
Build
do some
something.
stuff with your friends
Be
and build
kind to one
something,
another.
you would have a good time. So thanks guys for watching.
Some
Fans play Halo, some fans live it. There you go. So thanks everybody for watching. Oh man, and I should have had my shirt on. I should have had my shirt on.
That will be a whole different one. That will be a quick one because we need to be the ghost.
That'll be after the credits.
Yeah,
Hang tight for
that's
just
like a
minute.
Marvel
Wardrobe
post-credit scene. Yeah.
Credit scene.
Yeah.
They don't want to see my shirt again. I
We like who's this
I
new
subjected them to the
superhero?
shirt all day.
Yes.
So
Yeah. Well,
Dad bod is alive
Either
and
dad
well.
bod is alive.
He's the very first person I thought of.
yeah. We'll cut this and we'll do a whole new.
Yeah, there you go. I'll do a little after. I'll leave my undershirt on.
No.
No.
You gotta have the full
No.
You gotta have the full effect.
Because
This is barefoot props.
we've been dealing with it all day.
Yeah, that too.
They get to get
They get it
subjected
too.
to it.
If you're
This
in league
is
with the
real.
community guidelines, you're doing it wrong.
If you don't do
If
something
I'm
that
not
gets you
messing up
banned.
YouTube.
That's right.
Yay. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.
And now. Disney is now on their way.
exactly.
So just everybody knows, Baby Yoda was not harmed in the making of this video. Baby Yoda's all well and done. He's all
You're on
healthy.
camera.
So
Oh, shut up. Out of nowhere.
Surprise!
Ninja.
At least it's a red bug. Just didn't show them.
I'm afraid of everything.
So hey, for all that noise in the background, I have a slush puppy machine that's been converted into a frozen margarita
Literally,
hurricane
it's
machine.
not a sound.
So
You're just
it's-
trying to advertise it.
So it's like roaring the whole time. I guess y'all can see it.
Is it
actually,
roaring? Because I can barely hear
I
it.
can't hear anything.
I
I
imagine
hear
on
your
that
air
it might be
conditioner.
roaring. So because the speakers are like awesome.
Oh
For
yeah, I forgot.
GoPro, give us money.
Yeah. So look, anybody like so no sponsors have been had that,
Jesus.
but you know, a monster sponsor or maybe a beer sponsor or something like that.
Or some water bottles for us while we're here.
Anything would be great.
We want
Anything.
sponsors not getting sued.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say.
cease and desist.
Yeah.
I hope Coors is really prepared to dish out some serious money for me.
So, Baby Yoda did not approve this message.
Hey,
It
Devin!
slid down. Okay.
Devin, what about your ninja disguise? That's the most epic.
Oh.
All day. All day.
All